I I had to reset all my multi-streaming bishy after being in whatnot jail. Thank you, Deb. Hey, welcome in, guys. It's a lovely Sunday morning here in Pennsylvania. It's raining and dreary. Hey, Dawn. If you've never been here before, I do scan shows on Sundays. And I scan the shelves and take requests. And today is going to be my first show with the new shipping. So it ought to be interesting to see how that works. Run something. You have to tell me what to run, Batmom. Batmom, down there is the remainder of that box of stamps I was selling yesterday. If you're interested, big baggie full of them. That's not a bad idea, Batmom. I was watching a show the other night where the butterflies here, where the seller was singing and dancing simultaneously while selling. If you've never been here before, that's not what this is going to be. Sorry if I disappoint you in that. I should try it. I don't have the coordination to try it, and I can't sing, and I don't have a dress like she was wearing either. I I have no idea who it was. She had 650 people in her room. It was impressive, but not impressive enough that I'm going to try it. Alrighty, I added lots of stuff to the bin this week. I just I just flip through. I have my iPad sitting next to my desk when I'm listing stuff on my site, and just flip through them. I don't retain much, and I don't hang around for long at the shows, but that was notable. I guess she wasn't singing; she was lip syncing. But yeah, I ran into Butterfly about it. Alrighty, so here we go. We're gonna scan. $5 starts. If you see something you want, just put it in the chat. I'll pull it down, and then after we get a little pile, we'll run them at noon Eastern time. So in like 2 hours, I will run any of the pre-listed stuff that has pre-bids, or take requests to show the stuff. I don't know how many things are in the auction tab, but I won't show them all unless somebody wants to see them. Thanks for the purchases, Deb. Tons of stuff in to buy now. Feel free to make offers. You can pay full price if you want, but I gladly accept offers on stuff. And we'll see how the shipping goes for this. Is anybody here a seller and had a show with the new shipping? No sellers. You haven't packaged your stuff yet. I'm not so much worried about the the cost or anything. It's just I'm wondering what kind of glitches there's going to be. The last time they changed the shipping, it was a shit show. But I think the biggest thing for me is that it's going to be just the ease of the shipping boxes of having it kind of just nice to grab the priority boxes and go without having to try to find one. I didn't change anything, Deb, so I don't know what it's going to look like. I did notice that some of the shipments going places are it costs a heck of a lot less to ship them through USPS than it does for the Whatnot's new rates. Welcome in. We're doing a scan and request show. If you see something you want me to run, just request it in the chat. Some sort of note cards in the original box. Yes, you can see them. Count them. Distal Fink. There's a whole box of them. And there's envelopes in the bottom. Oh, now they're on the floor. So they got little Amish things on the back. The insides are blank. I'll run them. I don't know how many there are. Box is mostly full. Neat original box. Thanks for the follow, Coco. And that's running. On the York Craft Pennsylvania Dutch cards. I got Amish donuts yesterday. Thank you, Batmom. The Amish donut lady started making the pudding filled ones again. She was on strike for a while. It started at $1. Seriously? Ah, perfect. Wonder why that was. I can't remember having a show this week where I changed it to $1. But thanks, Batmom. Do I have it explicit on? I don't know why. Did I say a bad word? any Coca-Cola stuff. I I just took a bunch of Coca-Cola stuff down because nobody wanted it for the past. I got that new old stock trivet, and I think there's another one down here that's out of the package. If you're interested in those, let me know. I had other Coke stuff, and I took it all down. With the blocks, can do the blocks. That was interesting, Dawn. I I'm sure you offended 25 or 28% of the audience with it. This Tupperware is a vintage, like, I just forget what they call them, Toadalls or something. It's big, but it doesn't have a lid. Welcome in. Starting bids $5 on everything. That's a pot, and that's a crock lid. That mom, that I like the colorway of that pickle holder better than the old ones. So, are you doing your dishes with zest now? I've always said colorway. Dollhead. But I only say colorway when there's things that are have multiple ways. Welcome in. We're doing a scan request show. If you see something you want, put it in the chat and we'll run it in a bit. He's some sort of die cast or zinc or something. Size on the convex frame. I don't know. Why? Let me get a roller. That's what I always, my response is on eBay when people ask me the size of something like that. Why? Do you have a space it needs to fit? So the last time I did that on a picture, somebody from Tokyo messaged me back and said, I need to know because I have a bar and the walls are completely filled with stuff and I need something that's only 11 inches by 8 inches to fit. 16 inches tall. Now that thing's a fly swatter. Has no Width, please. Oh, you asked. All right, we'll run that. I grabbed the army guy. It's not a brooch. Oh, there's a Coca-Cola thimble. It's a really cool button. You could make it into a brooch with your craftiness if you have craftiness. That tin there. Okay, we'll pull that down. I forget what's in this thing. I just put it up there like 2 days ago. Nothing. It's a glass tube and a paper tube. All right, we were up here. These, I don't know which ones are which. Some of these are Norcroft and some of them are Denison, these boxes of seals. Some of them have some in, some don't. The Blue Girl box. Shake the Snowman box. Does that help? McCormick Brandy. Got it. That's how many's in there. They're not all snowmen, but I can't check them all with one hand. Got the Blue Vase, the McCormick Brandy. All right, we'll run those. We got a little pile here. I got the Blue Girl box. The Blue Girl box, I know. I looked in that one because they were cool. There's not many little blue girls in there. There's something else filling the box. The black cup. Travel clock. Are you talking about that clock? Where's my hand? Lost my hand. That um it's not a travel clock, it's an electric clock. I mean, you can travel with it if you want. Okay, brass with an amethyst cabochon button. It's pretty big. And that's running. And I'm pulling the stamper thing down. Thank you, Deb. The wood box doesn't have a bottom. I'll show it and run it. It's got the best graphics of any cheese box I've seen of that age in a long time, but there's no bottom. Doll head. Looks Asian. It's got that marking on it. It's running. I seriously have to just start pulling the heads off of all the dolls. Thanks, Deb. You want its body too, if I can find it? I still have it. uh, Now not sure which that one. All right, put it in the pile. It's not a frame. There's a gold frame up on the shelf. I don't know what it is. Uh, this is a notary stamp. I assume I didn't stamp anything with it. Should I? Anybody cares? I can't get it to make a mark. There is a plate in there that is marked something, but I didn't take it apart. It's running like it is. Thank you, Batmom. All right, we're gonna do the McCormick brandy extract. I'm gonna say 1950s era. Still got something in it, and it's running. Oh, you're a real notary. Yes, I got blisters, Butterfly. Can you see them in the phone? Thank you, Karen. Stop it. Oh, another one of these days. You can't focus. Little snowman. So you get all these seals, and they're probably they might be stuck together somewhat. Don't seem to be too bad. See if there's any Santas in there. It's not Santa anyway. It's a snowman. Yes, there's a few snowmen in the bottom, and then a bunch of the candles. And that is running. Yellow chicken, I can do that. Thank you, Batmom. All right, I'm gonna run this. I don't know what it is. Is it a pot lid? Is it just a decorative wall hanging? I don't know, but it's brass. It's old, and it's somebody hand painted a winter scene on it. Looks like an oil painting, and that's running. Yes, I can run the electric clock. Okay, here's the chicken. Where's oh, now I gotta chase it across the room. You put down on it and lays eggs. There's a couple in there, at least two, and that's running. Thank you, Karen. Say it, Kane. Look, I have a cowbell, and he didn't say it, did he? Oh, there we go. Very nice cowbell. It's not in today's show. Do this box. These are adorable, but I don't think there's many in there. There's, I think, one. No, there's a few, but they're kind of stuck together. These ones are stuck together. Oh, the little girls are really stuck together. But you get that many of them. I don't know if you can get them apart. And then there's candle ones. And these are Norcross in the original box. And those are running. Thank you, Deb. We're gonna do the little lead soldier. I think he's like zinc or some sort of alloy. He's heavy, but I don't know. What'd you do with your cowbell, Batmom? Thank you, Batmom. Okay, you're gonna get blocks. You're gonna get all these blocks. And you get all these blocks. They're all the same type, I think, for the most part. You get all the. I'm not even. It's not even on the screen, is it? You get all those blocks and all the blocks in the bag. One money, and it's running. There's like 21 of them, I think. These are big ones. Thanks, Deb. Any old oil cans or automotive cans? Uh, I've got one Kendall can over here out today, and I've got probably a bunch in my buy now. You know how to search the buy now? Search people's stores. Pretty rough. I'll run it. It's running. It's kind of full. It's got some of the contents. And we'll do this pretty tin. Made in Holland. It's kind of like slipware-ish. It's got raised enameled decoration on it. It is pretty. And that one's running. Thanks for the follow, East. Holy hell, that was a long name. I couldn't even make it out before. Oh, that's okay. That Kendall can's been sitting over there on the other shelf for a long time. There's your name. What is it? East Tennessee Tallow Crooked Farm. Crooked F Farm. No cancellations. No, the inside's fine. All right. Electric clock. I'm guessing 1960s, 70s. I don't know. Still got the shrink wrap on it. And that one's running. And a GE alarm clock in antique white. Thank you, Lisa. We'll do this vase. It's got a looks like a snapped ponto on the bottom. Yeah, they're reliable clocks. It's running, no damage. A little rough old art glass face. Thank you, Callie. Snow White 100. Flexible auto body filler. I think it had a date on it. 1973. Gojo Industries. It is. It's got stuff in it. No idea what the condition is. Just selling it like it can, but it is got stuff in it. And that one's running on the body filler tin. Thank you, OSU. Family on top shelf. All right, I got a few things that were requested before that. We'll do a family here within the next couple of minutes. All right, we're gonna do this bag of stamps that was requested. Last week I was pulling out of that big box. I was pulling handfuls out of stamps. This is what is left. There's some envelopes in here. I don't know. It's a bag of stamps. And that is running. I think it's probably too heavy to be a wad of cash. And it doesn't jingle like it was stacked full of silver dollars. And it's not that heavy. Thank you, Batmom. And Batmom, who asked that, she found a silver certificate in one of the books I sold her on here. I don't know. Santa's creepy. It's a Rempel, I think. It's like rubber, or it was rubber. He's he's got issues, but he does stand up. It's pretty funny. He stands up all on his own. Luna, I can't show the stuff in my shop. Um, there's if it's in the auction tab, I show that stuff at noon. Um, if it's something that's just in the buy now, you'll just have to look at the pictures. They're in other rooms and like all cataloged. I'm gonna run this guy. Look, he's got issues. He's no longer soft. He's stiff, but he does stand up. and he's kind of goofy looking. He's running. He's deflated, and I didn't clean him either. He's dusty. I couldn't believe he stood up. Thank you, Karen. I think he's got a squeaker in the bottom of his foot too. I think he used to squeak when he squeezed them. Give me 1 sec to swap out these boxes. So convex, it's got the faux grain on it. I think I said it was 16 inches tall. And that's running. That's right, butterfly. Decent condition. The glass is intact. Thank you, Luna. Now we'll do that cheese box next. It's got great graphics on it. It's chaos everywhere but right in front of me. Blackstones or Breakstones cream cheese. Very nice graphics. Um, it's got wormholes in the wood. It's just missing the bottom. Look at that. But if you stick it on your shelf for decoration, nobody's gonna know unless they pick it up, I guess. That's running. Not sure where Breakstones is from. Hey, Ohio. It's from around there. An old kerosene lantern. A working kerosene lantern or a decorative one. Thank you, Karen. If I didn't say thanks, that working. Don't know that I have any working ones. If you like check Tractor Supply or something, they make ones that look just like the old ones, only they're bright colored paint and no wear, and they work. So we get this cup. I think it's Dugan. It's got birds of some sort, partridges or something on there. I don't know. Black glass, and that is running. Can you see decorative? The decorative lantern. Were you the one that asked about the lantern? Is that? Thank you, Callie. This is the only one I have in this room that I know of. It's an Air Pilot. Did not investigate it at all. Just have it sit over by the sink to be cleaned. You're harvesting corn. Ours just come out in tassel. Oh, you're like harvesting farm corn. Yeah, I don't have farm corn. I got sweet corn. Yes, Batman loves corn. We're gonna do this family right here. You've got Dad. It's marked Guide Craft on the bottom. You got oh, Dad, Mom, and the little kid, and the babysitter and half brother. You get for them. They're made of wood. Thanks for the purchase, Renee. Whatever you bought. Thank you, Donna. I don't know. No idea, Bat Mom. How do you tell the difference? Uh, I don't think there's. This isn't. What is this? This is a Nelco or Relco, and this is a Napco, I believe. I sold her a real cool Joseph Originals ladybug the other day, or some sort of bug from my store. The bowl of crap on the table. Bowl of sewing crap. I'm not sure what you mean, Donna. Oh, blonde girl. No, she's a no name. She's probably the best one up there, but no name. You want me to run it? Everything starts at $5. What did Butterfly say? Sugar Plums box is up here. It's a brass colored box, I think, is what you're meaning. Uh, I don't know if they answered about this one or not. She is not ceramic. She is porcelain with a $5 start, and anybody can bid. I don't see any damage on it, but unsigned. She is porcelain. I asked you if you wanted me to run because if she sells for $5, I'll be fine with it. But This is a very nice one, but it is unmarked porcelain. Yeah, I was telling Butterfly last night. This Amish kid at the auction last week asked me if he could buy my croquet set that I bought. I bought it specifically for the tub it was in, so Butterfly could plant in it. Thank you, Donna. And he asked me if I would sell it, and I said, yeah. He said, how much? I said, well, I think I got to have at least $30 for it. He pulled out $30 from his wallet and handed it to me, and I couldn't do it. I had to tell him that I wasn't going to charge him that much. All right, we'll do those 2 boxes of cards here in a little bit. I'm gonna do this sewing crap. It's in a pretty nice. I couldn't do it that long. He was all in too. He was ready to give it to me, and I just like I think I only paid $2 for the tub full of crap just because there were these round tubs with rope handles that Butterfly likes to plant in. So there's thread, some rickrack, some little thread on. Oh, that's unused. On wood spools, some bobbins, some yarn, some buttons. Okay. Any quilts? I don't think I got quilts. Not today anyway. And I noticed this yesterday. That does not go on it, but it fits. If anybody likes to look for that. Kind of chunky. But this doesn't have a lid. But I'm gonna run it. You get everything. Don't see any damage to the basket. Sewing crap and basket. I can run the wood lid if you want. It, I think it's a crock lid. I think it's meant to like stick on a 1 gallon crock for like sauerkraut or something. Thank you, East. Sailor with accordion. All right, we'll do him or her in a little bit. Okay, somebody requested these boxes. I think this is the one that you referred to as brass. Um, sprinkled with gold Norcross. So these are mid-century cards. That one's got a little dog ear in it, but they're glittery. I've been on Whatnot for like 4 years. So there's some pink ones and some brown ones. There's envelopes underneath. And they come in the original box. And that's running. Yeah, and if you're a seller on Whatnot, always feel free to mention your shows, or heck, you can try to sell the chat similar items that I'm selling for all I care. Thank you, East. Okay, this is Sugar Plums. 12 delightful informals with recipes for the holiday season. Somebody crossed out the 12 and wrote 10. Have I offended anybody yet today? Yule log. So if you're interested in that, check out East Tennessee and bookmark their show on Wednesday. So these are like recipe cards that are of that you can send as greeting cards. Interesting. No, I didn't look at them before I right now. Um, oh, fight with the box now. Okay, so you get those recipe cards in the original Sugar Plums box, and those are running. Neat Christmas card box with some cards in there. Chip and Sissy, that'll be 2 weeks in a row, right? Thanks, Deb. Yeah, feel free to make offers. Got thousands of items in there. Sailor Girl or Sailor Boy, I don't know, but playing an accordion. It's just stamped Japan on the bottom. Nice condition, little ceramic figure. And that's running. So Dawn and Cat's Dance Mom and Chip and Sissy are in Paper Palooza this weekend. I can run her next, yes. Thank you, Donna. We'll do that girl next. She's Napco, and I believe I looked her up, and I think she's pretty scarce. I think she's holding a gold chalice or something in her hand. Well, Bat Mom, if you're on the hunt for some, uh, and you let me know what price you want to pay, I can probably find you some. Napco wear, nice condition. She's running. Original sticker on the bottom, and then we'll do the wood lid next. Thank you, Lisa. Good deal on that. And the roller. Ohio, how are you getting the colors to show up like that? Is that a new enhancement point? Ohio will be on. Ohio Nurse will be on at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So her schedule says. All right, this is a chunky lid. I believe it's for a crock. It's about 1 gallon crock size. Oh no. So it's running on the crock lid. Thank you, East Tennessee. Give me 1 second to swap out these boxes, and then we'll do that Elf Santa that's the bottom of the screen there. And if you just join me, we're doing requests, scanning request. And at noon, here in about an hour, I will do the pre-listed items. So while I'm dicking around putting things in envelopes and stuff, you can check the auction listings. Trying to see. It looks like he's got a hairline or something there, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. But it looked like maybe there was a chip they repaired. I don't know. Zoom in and look at it. Unsigned little elf thing, and that's running. Thank you, Grace. That is yours. And we'll do the folding roller. It's a Lufkin. Very nice condition. And that one's running. Thank you, Pam. The brass box on the desk. All right, you're gonna have to help me. Behind my sign. That's not a brass box either. I'll run it. If you don't want it, Deb, I won't toss it across the room. I think it's like a doll trunk. Looks like it had probably a leather handle up here at one time, but it's in fairly nice condition. It's kind of got like a gold wash over the covering. It's got an embossed design on it. What? Explain how to bid. Um, Blake, when I run this at the bottom, there's a yellow button. You slide it like this. You take your finger and go like this. That's the easiest way. That just bids up to the next increment. Somewhere down there, when the item is running, it'll say custom bids. Yeah, you have to have your card on file to be able for it to work. So there's the inside. I'll grab the menorah after this. Blake, there will be lots more. You just make sure you have a high credit card limit and free time, and you can flip through all these shows. If you're new here, you just go like this from the bottom, just go up, up, or from the top, go down. You just flip through all the shows. You'll see lots of them. So I'm going to run this, Blake. So check what happens at the bottom, and it's running. It should say bid now. I think is what's it say on there. It says bid and the price, and it's got little arrows down there. Just swipe it like this. Blake, if you're new here, um, in other people's shows, don't bid yourself up. If you're the winning bidder, don't keep bidding. In mine, though, you can just
Keep bidding while
yeah,
you want.
just keep sliding it.
I might not even get dressed today.
Okay, dear. Thank you, Deb. Butterfly says screw it. She's not getting dressed today. I'll do that menorah next. Whoever said they placed a pre-bid, I'm going to run the pre-bids at noon Eastern time. That's the way I've been doing it on Sundays. To just do the scan and requests until noon. So
This little red lady here is Coca-Cola too.
Blake, I think so, and it should say you're winning somewhere, right, Butterfly?
Yeah.
If you're winning, it should say who's winning down here somewhere. My view is different when you're selling.
As you are, but let me make sure.
She says she thinks it says you are winning. So we got this brass menorah. It takes little candles that are a little bit bigger than like birthday candle size. And that is running. And I will do the unique Bible game next. And it is unique.
I can't bid, so I can't see.
I did look the Bible game up, and apparently it's quite rare.
Oh my God! Look
Thank
at
you, Pam.
that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Is it a ring?
I don't know. Okay, here's the unique Bible game.
I can't see. It's too high.
Marion Freelove, copyright 1928. I will do the frame next. It comes with the directions. Intensely interesting, important, instructive, impressive. It comes with all these cards. They don't have questions on them. So I didn't read the directions on how to play. They've got like Bible verses. So I don't know. You'll have to read the directions to figure out how to play it. But it is quite rare. And that is running. I've never seen one before. Got a whole stack of pink Bible verse cards in there and the directions.
I don't remember. Do you want to buy my donut?
No, I had one. Thank you, Lisa.
Yesterday.
I didn't have one yesterday. I had one this morning.
Oh, I thought you said yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, I got them yesterday. Welcome in. Be sure to check my bin. I've got tons of items in there. Feel free to make offers. We're doing a scan show until noon Eastern time. So it's got a hanger in the back. The stand is gone, but it's a nice old brass frame with little flowers in the corner. And the brass is pretty shiny. And you get that lovely picture that was in there when I found it. And the glass is convex. It is rounded a little bit.
That's not you. It's the younger.
That is not me. And that picture's old enough to have been my dad at that age, probably.
Not handsome.
And that is running. No idea who the kid is.
Probably says on the back. Probably.
We should
All of them.
look. It's pretty tight in there. We're not gonna look.
Because they did like my
Taken-
mom just kept putting your new school picture on top.
Thank you, Deb. That's a really nice frame. It probably just swap out that back if you wanted to get one with a stand with a newer
I
one.
can't see that to see if it's a ring.
Butterfly wants to look at this, so I'm
It is.
gonna show her and then we'll run it to see if anybody wants it.
It's a ring.
I was thinking the same thing, Donna. I don't know what this is. It's like crystal. It's glass. It's heavy. Obviously, it's bigger than.
Oh, look at its pointed stick in there. It'll cut you.
If you use it as a bracelet.
Oh, I know. My hand's too big.
Yeah, the The point of the diamond sticks down there, and I don't. My hand certainly won't fit in it.
Mine either. Mine are all swollen.
I think it's just to sit on your window and reflect the light. Um, I don't know. Paperweight, napkin ring.
It's just pretty.
I don't know. It's heavy. It's running. If anybody's interested.
See, it's just pretty.
Ohio, you can hold it in the sun rays and drive Kiki crazy. Thank you, Deb.
Josh went to a sale and the guy was showing him stuff, and I think I drove them both crazy because I said, "Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty." Oh,
Yeah, that was a.
he was weird, but the stuff was pretty.
All right. Did I miss any of the requests that people asked for so far? We'll go back to scanning in just a sec, but if I missed something or forgot something, uh, put it in the chat. All right, we'll get back to scanning. If you just join me, I do scan and request shows on Sunday mornings, and then at noon Eastern time, so in like 52 minutes, we will do the pre-listed items. So if you see something you want me to run, just put it in the chat and I'll pull it down and then we'll run them after we get a little pile.
There's the kid all grown up. Check.
It's probably that guy.
Oh,
It's-
you heard me say that. I'm so sorry. Did you do the picture of the kid all grown up? The button?
No, I went past it already. Nobody wanted it.
That's because they didn't see him as a child yet.
The orange picture.
Oh, that is so pretty. So's the black basket. You ready for me to go back upstairs and have tea?
That's up to you, dear.
Sorry. I get in trouble.
The popcorn tin.
Oh, God.
I got the earring holder. I got that. And the Christmas box.
That's cute too.
That's a brooder thermometer for growing your baby chicken eggs. They're adorable.
Look at that. You're learning. Christmas box on other shelf.
Oh, you want the Christmas box up there? I got at the House of Lloyd icicle ornaments. The winter book.
There's a lantern.
Silhouette. What about this vase?
Need 600 people in here.
You have one? This is the type of vase I was talking about last week that one of the sellers on here sold 3 of them back to back to back for $18 a piece. So I found one, just threw it up there, see if anybody would even
Did you show
request it.
these very well?
Dawn, it was crazy. They had one like this, and then they had one of the little beehive ones, and then they had another one that was, they're the florist vases. Did I show the what?
That did you show it very well, or did you go fast?
They don't like brass stuff from me.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, it blew my mind. Yeah, it's milk glass, but they gave them away with flowers at the florist shop. You didn't pay extra for them. They just, like in the 70s, 80s, you got a bouquet of flowers and they put them in a vase like that. The ration books, I'm going to do that stuff at noon, the pre-listed stuff. You can pre-bid and so you don't have to hang out if you want. Blue plate. The hook. All right, let's run that stuff. We got a little pile. So we'll run that stuff. The chopper jar. Butterflies grabbing the chopper jar. All right.
Sorry if
We'll
there's
start.
sugar.
We'll start with the hook. Cast iron. Little bit of surface rust on there. Not too bad. You can hang a plant or I don't know what you can hang. But East Lake Victorian. That's running. Thank you, Deb. Deb, what I usually mail these Sunday shows, I usually mail them out on. They usually leave on Monday. How long does it usually? Because you pick the nice stuff. How long does it take for you to get your packages? Because yours are always ground advantage. Because they end up being big packages.
Picks the stuff I think is pretty.
Yeah, but Butterfly says you pick the stuff she thinks is pretty. 4 days. See, that's what I'm wondering about this new shipping. Everybody going with ground advantage. It takes 4 days for stuff to get to the other side of Pennsylvania.
Read. Oh, I can't read. Miss Merkel.
Well, Miss Mercantile, if you have any questions, you just ask me, and I'll give you the blunt truth about it. I'm gonna run this. It's like got a gold wash on it. I don't know what kind of metal it is, but it's an earring tree that's shaped like flowers. You get the earrings that are on it, and that's
I had that
running.
when I was a kid.
And Miss Mercantile, here's one piece of advice. If you become addicted to this site and you max out your credit cards
Yeah.
and you mortgage your house and you need to sell your stuff to survive, it's just keep in mind when you become a seller on here that if you were buying stuff in the auctions and winning stuff, you were paying the highest price somebody was willing to pay.
Josh is just mentioning things because I buy a lot.
Butterfly does buy a lot. Thank you, Mishi. I see a lot of people on here buying like crazy, and then they become sellers, and then they wonder why they can't sell stuff for the same price that they bought stuff for. And it's like, well, you were the winning bidder. Bat Mom's she's an anomaly.
Yourself tell if you're new or not. I give you the boxes and the bubble wrap.
All right, this works. I tested it. I don't doesn't have a battery now. Either that or I left it on because it's on. But it does work. Old Christmas ornament church. It plays bells or something when you
No.
have a battery in it. He could just live in a storage unit. All right, we got this silhouette. Little girl and a Scotty dog. Displeased. Wood frame, nice condition. And that is running. But whoever I was talking to about that, let me rephrase that. When you, if you buy from me, you can certainly make a profit on stuff. But if you're buying from other people, you probably can't. Thank you, Renee. That's what I'm here for, Batmom. In Winter's Rain. It's hanging by a thread there on the ribbon binding. Marion Wingrave. Oh, it's hanging by a thread. Look how threadbare that is. But it's one of these books. It's got like a poem and kind of prints. It needs a new ribbon. You need to restring it. But it's a little bit worn. Probably turn of the century, maybe late Victorian. And that is running. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it, Batmom. Hey, Miss, some of the biggest sellers that I've seen on here, that's their business model. They don't actually buy the stuff, they just sell other people's stuff. Kristen, everybody say hi to Kristen. Kristen is now not only a YouTuber and whatnot seller, she is a craft store owner. Okay, these are House of Lloyd. These are they're iridescent icicle shaped Christmas ornament glass in the original box. And they're running. Well, mom either died or decided she didn't like those Christmas ornaments. Thank you, Batmom. Yes, Kristen's a prolific tuber. But I think she does YouTube the right way. I just multicast my shows there and nobody watches them. All right, I don't know who made it. Swung pitcher, viewer, whatever. Put your flowers in it, stick it on a shelf. It's running, no damage. Thank you, Deb. Look at that, Deb. Kristen. There's Kristen followers everywhere. All right, very cool tin, with no lid. Little bit, little bit rough on the graphics, but no major damage. Colors are still pretty bright, and it starts at $5, so it's running. Well, feel free to make offers on stuff. The stuff in the buy now, make offers on it. Thank you, Karen. That is yours. I gotta change out my box today here. Let's give me a sec. Okay. Musical Kittens for Christmas. Norcross. Original Christmas card box. See if there's any Christmas cards in there. Oh, so you got kitties singing, kitties playing clarinets, kitty playing a tuba, kitty playing a xylophone or marimba. There's kitties on piano, kitty jazz band, kitties bells. Oh, these are adorable. Kitty playing bass with the little mouse playing a piccolo in the background. Kitty on trumpet. Kitty playing a banjo. Rag is having a show. She was. And Kitty on a harp, and then comes with all the envelopes, including the one I dropped. So you get all those cards, cool mid-century Norcross Christmas cards, and that is running. I turned her on. She come on a few minutes early. I forget what the name of the train was. She was having a, I don't know, $3 start. I don't know what it was. Thank you, Donna. Very cool box of cards there. And I think the last request that I can remember is this chopper. You bought something by mistake? Was it something good anyway? Androck. Tin lid, glass jar, nice condition. The blades are nice and sharp and clean. I think this is probably something you could probably use. And that is running on the nut chopper or food chopper. Deb, was it your mistake or was it a whatnot mistake? Thank you, East. Because whatnot has been known to, when you buy something, it's been known to miss like it's happened where they put the wrong item in. Oh no, I did miss one. The Christmas plate, the Flow Blue plate. So it's got a Guilt Merry Christmas in it and a windmill scene. It's got a little chip right there. Crazing all over it. Nice old antique plate. And that is running. And after this, we'll go back to scanning unless somebody knows that I missed something. Remind me now. Otherwise, we'll go start scanning again. And thanks again, East. Okay, we'll start scanning again. If you just join me, you see something you want, put it in the chat, and we will run it after we get a little pile. I think we were right about here. Not sure what that finial's for. It's got a bolt in the bottom of it that's threaded. You want me to run the green bell? All right, the blocks have already sold. The tin in the corner. Got the tin. There's another old box of Christmas cards. I don't know what that is, Batman. We still haven't definitively determined that. You want it? Here, got the anvil. Got the Christmas cards. I don't know what these are. A bunch of fish eyes or doll eyes or something for crafting. Found them all together in a little thing. Hat pin holder. What are D. Jerry lamps? It's a pretty nice brass frame. It does have the stand on the back. It's silver plated. D. Jerry lamps. Fairy lamps, but better. Got the frame. Now I'm going to have to Google it. Welcome in. We're doing a scan request. If you see something you want me to run, just put it in the chat. I think this must be a Native American tool. Scrimshaw. I don't think I have any Scrimshaw. If I do, it would be in my bin. Oops. I don't even know. Is it just Jerry Lamp? Is it not a D without a D in front of it? Is that what you guys are saying? I'll never remember to check your show tonight unless you remind me. I'll gladly check it if you remind me in my messages. I don't want to click out of it. If I get clicking around, I lose the show. All right, we're gonna run those things and then we'll go back to scanning. Here's this thing. We don't know what it is. Simplex. It's like an anvil. Might be a anvil part, might be a vice part, might be a key of some sort. Don't know. It's running. Yeah, there's lots of buy now stuff. You can sort it too and search for things if you're looking for specific items. Thank you, Batmom. Scrolling is not the best way to search at document size. Okay, here we've got these eyes. Those look like Kermit the Frog eyes or something. I don't know. And then there's these ones. And then those big ones. And you got blue ones. So these are all vintage eyes of some sort for crafting, I guess. And those are running. If you really figure out what it is, Batmom, you'll have to tell me. Thank you, Deb. I had extensive arguments with AI about it. I was arguing with AI this morning about a photo I listed. It had dead soldiers of Oriental Asian, they were Asian of some sort, in a ditch. And my AI told me it was from some war in the 1800s. I said it was not. Then I found the exact image on Harry Truman website that said it was from the Korean War. And I told my AI that the normal Google disagreed with her. And she said that normal Google was hallucinating and that she was right. I argued for 10 minutes until my AI finally believed that she was wrong. Pretty nice frame. Uh, Needs polished if you want it to look like silver again. But it's silver plated brass, and you get a print of whatever that is in it. And that is running. It's I don't find it amusing. It, it's funny at first, and then it gets infuriating, and I start yelling at it. And then when I'm on my computer, I don't have a microphone, so I got to type really violently. And I've gotten like Gemini to the point now that it'll swear back at me. So it's making progress. The technology is advancing. Thank you, Deb, for that one. All right, we got another box of Christmas cards. These are Art Guild cards in the original box. Thanks for the share. So we've got, those are all envelopes on that side. I'll flip through them. New old stock. I didn't look to see whether these were the right cards that were supposed to be in it, but this is what came in it when I found it. And they're period appropriate, I guess, at least. Yeah, Art Guild. So the box of cards with the nice original box. It's funny to watch what, Butterfly? Me argue with the computer. And that is running. I didn't count them, but originally it had 10 cards in there, I guess. Thank you, Dodge. It'll be okay, Deb. Deb, have you built your underground off the grid bomb shelter yet? Do you want me to run that staff pin? Okay, we'll run it after we run this tin. Made in Belgium. It's pretty. You're working on it. We keep saying we should be. Oh, there's bubble wrap in it. Maybe there's something cool in here. Oh, what's in here? Oh, what is it? It's a glass bird. We'll stick it up there. So inside's pretty nice. No, it's not gold. And the pretty tin is running. Right there it is, Butterfly. It's a glass bird. Hey, Pick, how are you? Thank you, Grace, for all. Pick, have you started prepping yet? The thing I find most disturbing about the whole AI thing isn't the fact that we're on the verge of reaching singularity. It's that it's basically a Ponzi scheme. All these different AI companies. Ooh, look at that. You have to smell that. Doesn't smell too bad. It smells kind of like grease. I don't even know if that's salve. Maybe it's just grease. But basically, all these AI companies, they all own each other. All the billionaires that are invested in them are invested in all of them. Decent condition. This is a pretty scarce one. It's a Whitmer antiseptic salve tin. No idea what's in it. I assume it's original, but it doesn't smell real bad. It's kind of just a greasy smell. And that is running. Any more empty canisters? I got lots of tins. I got a bunch in my buy now. Thank you, Mishy. Oh no, you're not Mishy. You're Miss Hiccup. It takes me a while. I'm kind of slow. Thank you. Um, I don't know what kind of. I mean, I've got probably hundreds of tins around. There's a ton of them in my bin. I can run through some that I didn't really have out in the shelves that I got here where I can reach them. That one's a pretty one. That one's running. Not marked or signed in any way. Thank you, miss. Are we looking for pretty tins? Is that what you're looking for? There's a candy one. It's got the original label on it, but it's a rose. It's pretty. And that one's running. Here's a Grace Rush brandy hard sauce fruitcake miniatures tin.
It's pretty.
It's pretty, she says.
Told you to say it.
Whoops, it's not running. Now it's running.
Weren't we prepped before the kids cleaned my house?
No, you're still on the grid. All right. I'll do one more decorative decorative tin. This one's got posies on it.
Yeah.
It's got an old label on it. And that's running. I don't get too excited about peeling labels off for $5 starts because if they sell for $5,
I meant if I get them.
any beach pails.
We might do some other stuff.
Butterfly's gonna go look.
Remember how I got 80 like 50?
The one with the rose on it, is that the one you wanted again? There you go. Thank you, Thank you, Luna. Yeah, I get a lot of tins because I buy them and I put the better ones, the expensive ones on my site, and I usually get them in like small collections. So I have a bunch, but Grace, check my buy now. That works too, Dawn. I still have that tin here to send you at some time. I keep forgetting. Um, check my. I usually do, Grace, but I don't know if I have any now. I've got this one without a lid that was opened. It's got the original paper label, a little bit chippy on it, and that is running. I know I have oyster tins. They're in my buy now. Thank you, Grace. Feel free to make offers on the stuff in my bin. Check the offers and see if I got any. Oh, looks like I do got an offer. Thank you guys that made the offers. I accepted all those. It should have a make an offer button right on the item, Donna. If it doesn't, there's sometimes when you're listing stuff, it doesn't put the offer on there. If you have an item that doesn't have a make an offer thing, you can make it in the chat and um I can change it or something. There is a piece in to buy now. I can't remember, Jess Casey. I I sell so much stuff and I've got dementia. It's I had one little piece of like scrimshaw stuff out here last week on the shelves. There's sort of like scrimshaw, souvenir of Florida, an orange peel, or an orange peel or knife with a little birdie on it. I appreciate it. I just I can't remember. That's what I do. Just tell everybody to look and okay, we're back to scanning. If you see something you want me to run, just put it in the chat. We'll pull it down and we'll run it after we get a little pile. That is a bracket for an oil lamp, I believe. Probably Civil War era, give or take. It's just the bracket. Oh, there's an oil bank. Somebody was asking for oil stuff earlier. I forgot about that one. She's a lipstick holder. There's a tuning fork. Miss Mercantile, you're new, but I appreciate it. You will find, got it, Deb. You'll find many more competent sellers than I am. Cool woodpecker toothpick dispenser. Should have filled it with toothpicks. Got the woodpecker. Got the woodpecker. And if somebody requested something and I missed it earlier, just keep reminding me. The the car. This car. Got that car. The Cowboys. I'm gonna put one down there so I remember, and we'll leave the other ones up there for right now.
I'm so sad. I'm sorry. My whole bag of beach toys must have gotten moved.
Oh,
Shouldn't try to clean ever. I was put on beach toy ban.
Butterfly can't find the sand pail for whoever was asking.
This is pretty.
Dogs, dogs, dogs. Are you looking for dogs or did you think you saw dogs? The tiny jars?
Remember that whole bag of toys I had?
Um,
Here's a basket that is beautiful. I'm gonna check Lady's toy.
dogs. Somebody went crazy on dogs a couple weeks ago and cleaned me out of a lot of the dogs I had. There's dogs. Donna, are you looking for like a tin pail? Is that? I don't know that she knows that. I think she's just looking for pails in general. But I do not have any of those that I know of, unless I have them in my buy now. I did at one time, but um, all right. Scanning real quick for dogs. We're running out of time. There's a poodle dog. I don't have too many dogs out. Here's a little leather shoes. There's that dog. Oh yes, there's that one. Where's that at? Yeah, get this Scotty dog. My Pepsi that I was drinking was on the shelf over to my left. Got the leather shoes. Little brown ones. Got the brown ones. I got the vial. I pulled one down so I'd remember and not drop the rest of them. Oh, there's a I don't know Scotty dog or Schnauzer wood carving that's fairly well done. The poultry seasoning. Where did you see the poultry seasoning? Is it down here? I got the Scotty container. Poultry seasoning is over here. All right. Red spray can. Look at that, baby. I got the small vials. Oil lamp. All right, we're gonna run that stuff. If there's other requests, just put them in the chat, and I'll try to grab them. This is kind of neat. It's got some wear to it. It's just fairly scarce. Um, it's empty. It's like plastic, and that is running. Thank you, Pam. I looked those up because I had never seen this before, and that's basically how I decide what I'll look up. Is if it's something I never saw before, and the highest one on WorthPoint, and there are only a few, sold for $100. Okay, we're gonna do that stuff that was requested. We got this little oil lamp. It's a Nesco. The bottom is ceramic. It's got a milk glass top on it. It's got a working wick in there. Thank you, Rag. Not sure what you did or how you did it, but I appreciate that. And that is running. How was your show? Did you have a blockbuster show this morning? I ended up starting late because I was seeing what you were up to. Thank you, Rusty K. And I come back with a minute to spare, and then I had to redo my multi-streaming things. McCormick poultry seasoning. It's got lots of poultry seasoning in there. Thanks for the offer. I will check that in a little bit when I go over to my laptop. Full of something. And that is running on the poultry seasoning.
Someone who shall remain nameless.
She's looking for thin ones.
Fine.
Thank you, Grace. Sorry, dear.
I should go to the beach.
I thought you were listening and would have heard that.
Turn it off because you get all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
About something.
I can't do it when I hear my voice echoing. All right, Butterfly says you guys need this. Maui 2001. It looks like some sort of Hawaiian basket made out of some sort of plant material. No idea what it's called. I don't know. It's about a foot wide. Butterfly says it's beautiful.
Yeah, I have to sit down because you put heavy stuff on top of it.
They said it was not beautiful and they don't want it, Butterfly.
There you go. This is gorgeous.
All right, we got this little. This is an old one. This is like cast iron or die cast or something. It's heavy. This isn't one of the plastic ones. It's got little prongs there. You stick your toothpicks down there, and then when you go like that, he's supposed to pick them up. So,
I'll take it out to the beach with me too.
and it is running. And the woodpecker, toothpick pecker. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, sorry about this. All right, we got this tuning fork. It's got an A on it. It works. I don't know if it had a wood handle at one time or whatever, but this is the way I found it. And that is running. Thank you, Deb. I will check the offers. Well, it's noon now. We got a few more things I got to run that were requested, and then we'll do the pre-listed stuff. If you haven't looked at the pre-listed stuff, take a look at that stuff and see if there's anything you want. Running the Scotty dog. It's running. I believe these were candy containers. They would have had, I think, a piece of cardboard over them with candy in them. People also say they're gravy boats and pipe holders and everything else.
That's repurposing.
Did that not run? Now it's running. It's repurposing. Thank you, Donna.
Yeah, it's repurposing the plants.
Okay, we got the rubber bus. 1930s. I don't see any maker's marks on it. It looks like an Auburn or a Sun, that type of deal. Made of rubber. Still a little bit squishy and soft. And it's running. It says daily food. It's like a devotional book. Thank you, Deb. It's probably disappointing if you were like into farm and dairy stuff. Huh? Okay, we got this pair of shoes, well worn little leather shoes. And we got this little pair that are a little bit bigger, missing the laces in the one. So I'm going to do choice, and it's running. You get these ones or those ones. Thank you, Renee. You want the little saddle shoe type ones? The first ones. Okay. Running the other ones. Running the little brown ones. And those are running. After this, we're going to do the little Cracker Jack toys and the little vials. Thank you, Deb. All right, you got a bunch of these little guys. I don't know what they are. They might be game pieces. They might be from some sort of play set. But you get all of them, and they're all that size. And there's some sort of die cast material. So those are running. All the little cowboys. Thank you, Pam. And now we're going to do all those little vials, plus the one I took down to remind myself. Some of them have cork tops, some of them have little aluminum screw tops. It's like there's some watch parts in that one, some beads in one of them. You get that whole little pile of glass vials, and they are glass. And those are running. It's like there's about 8 of them, something like that. And after these end, I'm going to take a break and get ready to do the pre-listed stuff and check the. Thank you, Deb. And check the offers. All right, 5 minutes late today. It's time to do the pre-listed stuff. So I'm going to do that in just a little bit here. Uh, check the auction tab and see what I have listed. If there's something you want me to run, either place a pre-bid on it or you can request it after I'm done with the pre-bids. And I will check the offers in just 1 second. What?
They have it shoveled.
I think they're looking for the higher or lift it out and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I couldn't think of any off the top of my head.
I don't do all that. Now I have to see.
I'm thinking of the I'm fine. Thank you for the offers, guys. I accepted all those. Tells me I have one item with pre-bids, but there's a whole list of them. Yeah, I'm gonna move my setup. Um, Give me a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna start running the pre-listed stuff at a quarter after. I'm gonna get a drink and then move my whole setup over there. It's saying I only have one pre-bid, but there's a list of them, and I don't know whether they have pre-bids or not. Um, if you've never sold on here before and you're thinking about it, just keep this in mind. It's very glitchy. So I'm just gonna move my whole setup across the room because that's where all my stuff is that's pre-listed. So give me a few minutes. Check the auction. Feel free to make offers from the bin. Um, I think the baseball trade line deadline is today, and Butterflies fretting about it's either today or tomorrow. Fretting about whether the Mets are gonna lose two or three players that she likes. I don't know, Bishop. Maybe I ought to just do those shows that you see where people have a sign up that says "Shop for my bin." I'm here somewhere. Bitch, you can do takeovers whenever you want. I just feel bad because it takes you a long time to do them, and then you don't like me to compensate you. Donna, let me check that, and I'll see if I can do that right now before I start going through the pre-listed stuff. We'll check the other offers while I'm checking that message. Okay, I'm accepting all these offers. Pam, thank you for the offers. Anybody else that made offers, thank you. And let me check that one, Donna. I wonder if I can run a flash sale on that. Let me try a flash sale. Okay, Donna. I'm gonna run a flash sale. You here? Okay, let's see. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not good at math in my head. It's about 25% off. Is about what you offered. So there's a flash sale. That's about right. So there it is, Donna. I don't know why some of them don't have the bid or buy now or make an offer on them. Thank you, Donna. Alrighty, let's do the. And now my PC isn't showing me any items in the auction whatsoever, pre-bids or otherwise. That's lovely. Where? Okay, here we go. All right, we got lots of pre-bids. It looks like now they're saying there's 25 items. So I'm going to go down through the list in order. This is the way I do this every week, or the way I've been doing it for the past few months. Do the scan, and then at noon I run the pre-bids, and I just go in the order that I see them. When I get all done with them, I'll take requests for ones that didn't have pre-bids if there's something somebody wants to see. There's no rhyme or reason to this. So I just got to run around to my different boxes here behind me and grab each one of them in whatever order Whatnot has chosen to put them in. I stick my stuff in numerical order, but Whatnot doesn't care. It's just any old order. So we're going to start with the ration stamps. And for all these items, a lot of the, if there's small stuff, a lot of times it's easier just to look at the picture than what I can show. Um, I'm okay, Butterfly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you didn't get the baseball player that you wanted on your team. Okay, a lot of these are empty. There was 7 of them. You've got the booklets. That book has a couple pages of stamps in them. That one's got some stamps. And that was what was pictured. And I'm going to throw one more in that I had sitting here. It's got multiple pages of stamps. So that pile of ration stamps is running. We're just on 10-second auctions on these two. Thank you, Pam. Dawn, they said what the Phillies record was in the past 10 games last night, and I thought I'm sorry. I didn't know it had been that bad recently. I got old Bible man. Leather bound, pretty rough cover, gilt edges. It's got an inscription on the front there from 1850. I think got some foxing there. The New Testament was dated 1847. I think the Old Testament, the copyright was a couple years earlier. Just an old family Bible. There is a family record section in it, but it is blank. Nobody put any deaths or marriages or anything in it. Um, so that is running on the old Bible. Welcome in. We're going down through the pre-listed stuff with pre-bids. Check out my auction stuff. That's what we're doing now. Thank you, Teresa. We're gonna do the compact next. This is unsigned. I couldn't find a maker's mark on it anywhere. Looks like it's in pretty nice condition. It's got gold over brass, a little bit of wear through, but fairly nice condition. It's got the powder puff. The mirror is pretty nice. A little bit of haziness there in spots, but overall it's pretty nice. And that one's running. Thanks, Pam. I've got a pack of marbles up next. And there's several different kinds of these in the auction list. Original package. And those are running. And thank you, Old Crow. All right, the next is a butterfly is going to need massive amounts of ice cream over the next couple days, I think. They have this Hazel Atlas furniture caster. Nice condition, no damage, no chips. I mean, it's got some wear marks from having a piece of furniture set on it. What was your request? And I'm going to throw this dirty one that I didn't clean that has a giant chip out of it. I'm going to throw it in for free. So you get both a nice one and a chippy one. Oh, those are running. Yes, we'll keep her supplied with ice cream this weekend. The other day, the Fed met and released the new interest rates or what they were their decision whether they were going to raise them or whatever, and people were all worried about what was going on. Butterfly, she worries about the trade deadline in baseball and is fretting about it. Thanks again, old crow. All right, I don't know what this is called. I don't know what I call it. Protractor or something. It's got a Masterbuilt Floors logo on it with a monkey or gorilla. But it's like a protractor where you can draw angles and draw curves. It's got rollers down the side, made of brass. Neat little tool. And that is running. Thank you, Deb. Thanks, Bishy. Yes, we're doing the pre-listing stuff. Uh, check the list, see if there's anything you're interested in. We have another bag of marbles up next. And these are Milton Bradley. You get the pack that is still sealed. A little bit of swirling to some of the colored ones. And those marbles are running. Do they glow? I don't think they glow. What is this light? Not really. No glow. Thank you, old crow. All right, click on the picture. That's the easiest thing to do with things like this. You can see much better in a picture than you can here. Let's get these barrel keys. And those are running on little skeleton barrel keys, locks or drawers. Thank you, key. Whoops, there was another one in the envelope too. So we get all the ones that were pictured. Thank you, Pam, and thank you, Miss. And Donna. Thank you guys for the offers. I accepted those. Whoops. I think I accepted them all. There we go. Okay. To save time, I'm not gonna pull this out. We're just gonna look at the picture. Um, Bishy, there I had cows and a cow print on the shelf back there. I just kept waiting for it. Okay, I'm not gonna pull these out. Click on the picture. You're getting 5 sat irons and 2 trivets. Um, it's a flat rate box. The flat rate box price went up. From what I understand, they're keeping the flat rate set at $12 or $13, and they're going to keep that up till November. Uh, I'm guessing they're going to make a decision after that whether to keep it or not. But that's what they're doing now, from what I've heard. Uh, $12.99. It's showing $7.77. Who bid on that? Are you here? All right, we're just going to skip that one. We're going to skip that because it's going to sell for $1, and I'm not paying $6 to ship something that sells for $1. If you're here and you want to pay the $13, tell me and I'll run it as a. It should be set as flat. Apparently, keep that in mind if you're a seller on here. That was set at a flat rate box rate. So their new shipping changes must have screwed with the settings of the formulas that, what are they called, the shipping things that you set. All right, we'll do these marbles 6BA. I assumed it was just going to keep the settings the same and just change the price. Dawn, I lose enough money on half these items I sell. I'm not going to lose $6 or $7 on a dollar sale. To I'm just going to delete all those other ones too at the end of this that don't show. Uh, I'm doing the pre bids now, Lee or Key or Young or whatever. Not sure where it's at in the list, but we'll get to it. I've got some other ones around here if you don't win that. Um, okay, Cat's Eyes, Bogard and Sons, new old stock marbles, and those are running. Thank you, old crow. All right, here are the keys. Um, go ahead and click on the picture for these. It's easier to see in the picture. I'm just going to dump them out into my hand and run them. You can see them all really good in that picture down there. So you get the handful of keys. It's running. Thank you, Young. Oh, we got this motorcycle guy. I don't think it's Mark, but I think he works. Does he work? I don't want to. His engine, it's got catch to it. It doesn't want to seem to go real well, but it turns and the engine catches. Little tin lithograph motorcycle dude. Guess he's a policeman. And that's Ryan. Thank you, Crow. We got an old book next. Uncle George's Juveniles. This is a pretty small book. Oops. Well, pretty small book. It's The Emigrants, 1853. It's got some illustrations in it. So, pre Civil War children's book, and that is running. Scottish Fugitives. Thank you, Donna. All right, 6 AVs, some buttons. All right, this is another one. It's probably easier to click on the picture to see them, show them, but the small ones have some chips on them. I think the big ones are nice. I don't think there's any chips on the big ones. Maybe some flea bites at the most. Big ones are nice. They're faceted. They are glass. The small ones have some chipping to them, but they're like matching. They're just smaller. So those Victorian buttons are running. Whoa, they are glass. Thank you, Deb. Oh, this was supposed to be in my military show. I'm never gonna have my military show if I keep putting them in the wrong auction and selling them before the show. Camera Thrills of the War. So it is film number 156. It's probably a 7-inch reel, 16 millimeter. There's no vinegar smell. Film is in nice condition. It's on the reel. And that is running. It's got the metal reel. Thank you, Pam. We've got a crucifix next, and this has got black glass beads. It's got an Art Nouveau look to it. Brass cross. And again, it's probably easier to look at the picture than what I'm showing. But nice antique crucifix. And it's running. And thanks again, Deb. This next one is for CAD, Pennsylvania Railroad explosives forms. Apparently, you filled it out when there was cars that had explosives on them. You get that many, how many ever that is. They're all unused, probably mid-century, from the Pennsylvania Railroad. And that is running. Thank you, Batmom. Nice CDV here. It's not identified. The photographer isn't identified. It's just a picture of a dude, but he's holding a photo album on his lap. Which is what kind of makes it a little bit neat. And that one is running. Normal CDV size. Thank you, Dawn. And Cat Stance Mom, who just won that, she will be selling in Paper Palooza this weekend, next weekend, coming up. I think Saturday, in the middle of the day sometime. And I got a miniature book up next. This is Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Miniature leather bound book. Don't think it's dated, but it's tiny. And that is running. You're doing photos on Wednesday. Cat Stance Mom was doing photos on Wednesday. Maybe I should attempt to have a show before you. I keep putting it off. Thank you, Donna. And we've got another photo up next, and this is just change the screen. This is a real photo postcard. It's just a cute little kid on his stoop with his puppy dog that has a bow tied around its neck. Just a cute card. And that is running. And thanks for the offer. Thank you, Renee, and thank you for that offer. I just accepted that. If you just joined, I have thousands of items in the bin. Feel free to make offers. You can build a bundle. Whatnot says their new shipping rate is the lowest in the world, and you'll save tons of money. And love it. This is the first show I've done under the new shipping, so I guess I'll find out how it is in an hour or two. I can't wait. Do you mean to live stream it, Bishy? The last time they changed shipping, it was a cluster. It was a mess. Yes, good luck, Dawn. May it be glitch free. I noticed they changed the cloning of items. It now gives you a picture, which I guess that's nice. So get this little turtle. It's just a cute little turtle pin with little rhinestones. Not gold or anything. He's just cute. And it's running on that little turtle pin. Thank you, Halls 84. That one's yours. And we got another miniature book up next. This one's pretty nice. 6AX. This is a Lutheran hymnal from 1854. Real thick. It's got some old writing in it. Something about a funeral. It's almost 700 pages long. If you have any sort of sight problems and need glasses, you have to make sure you wear them when you read it. 1854. And that's running. Thank you, Pam. And we got a lighter from Ireland next. So it's got Irish graphics on them. It's an Armac. It's got like a celluloid faux pearl cover with the four provinces of Ireland on one side and the map on the other. And it's running. And I always got lighters in my bin. Thank you, Bergen Bin. Thanks for the offer. Renee and Crow, thank you for those offers. All right, here's another real photo postcard. Early 1900s. And it's just another, just a pretty postcard with these women have ginormous hats. And they're very affectionate to each other. And that is running. Butterfly says she liked the one on the right. Thank you, Karen. All right, we got to walk across the room for this. You can take a look at the pictures. If you could just give me a few seconds to grab this. It's a stamp kit letter. Fulton sign marker number 135. Comes with all the stamps that are pictured. I didn't count them, didn't lay them out to see how many there's supposed to be, or don't know if it's all there. There's a bunch of them. I assume it's all there. But it's on auction for $10. Old dried up ink pad that comes with it. And it comes in the original box. So you're supposed to stand them up and put them in the hole so you can see them. But I'm lazy. I have enough time getting the insert back in. Oh, dear God. We're just going to run it. It's running. Original box. On the letter stamps. Thing. The next item is going to be a pocket knife with a straight razor. So 2-blade knife. One of them's a straight razor. This is whitetail cutlery. Looks like it's unused. Very nice condition. Lots of snap to the blades. And it is running. Yes, it's so you can shave or camping. Thank you, Stacy. All right, it's yours. And 5AV is a bracelet. Almost an ounce of silver, 7.5 inches long. Two-tone. It's like got gold plated, alternating with just sterling hearts. And it's got that kind of clasp on the end. And it is running. The silver hearts are kind of textured. Thank you, RM. And we got a Zippo lighter up next. This is a police Zippo from 2001. The graphics are a little bit messed up, but it's in pretty nice condition. I don't know. You can send stuff back to Zippos. I don't know if they replace the cases if the graphics are worn or not, but other than that, it's pretty nice. 2001 Zippo. It's National Friendship Day. Oh yeah, I was unaware. Do you have like a calendar, or how do you know when the different days are? Does your AI tell you? Oh, oh man. Speaking of that, oh man, I almost missed it. My mom's birthday is coming up here in a couple days. Okay, that looks like all the pre-bids. If there's anything anybody wants me to show from the auction list, let me know. I don't pull all of them out unless they have pre-bids or there's requests. I'll just put them in a future show. And make sure you bookmark my I don't see any offers, Vishy. Make sure you bookmark my show next Sunday, as well as my Thanksgiving Purge show. If you've never been to one of those before, right before the show, I lower the starting bids to $1 on everything, and I lose thousands of dollars. And I have a great day of selling on Thanksgiving, where I unload all my mistakes for $1 starts. It's great. Last year, I assume I lost several $1,000s on Thanksgiving. I just treat it like cash flow. I've already taken the pictures. It's already cataloged in my boxes. Um, yeah, last year, I don't know how long it was. It was hours and hours, but it wasn't. The year before, I think it was 13 hours. That was a bit much. I don't know, Dawn. She was all about trying to beat the 13 hours and was disappointed because it didn't. Miss Mercantile, the first year I did that show, it got to be about hour 12, and I still had hundreds of items, and I was just so annoyed because I mean I've taken the pictures of stuff, I've offered them in other auctions, nobody's bid on them. So I lowered the starting price to $1. I just started going sudden death, like 3-second auctions, just one after the other. And it was interesting. And the funny thing was the sudden death round at the end where I just said, I'm done. I'm just on sudden death. There were dollar starts. They didn't have pre bids because this was like 1,000 items deep in my list. And yeah, I didn't even show the things. And those people were paying more for the items that way than they were after I pulled them out and showed them and described them and everything else all day long. All right. So no other requests? Any requests? The vase. What vase? In the pre-listed stuff? I don't see a vase in the pre-listed stuff. Welcome in. We're doing pre-listed stuff. If there's something you want me to run, look, because we're all out of pre-bids. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Dawn, I'll try to get a show together for at least an hour or so Wednesday and raid into you. I just keep putting it off. All right. So does anybody have a preference on where we raid to? Sassy something or other? It's not letting me, it's not showing me anything. All right, we're gonna go to Sassy something or other. We're gonna go to the Sassy's Cersei's. I don't know. Can you get the Elsie playing cards? Yep, you can. They're sealed. I'm just gonna run them without pulling them out of the box. There you go. They're running. They're brand new. Well, not new. They're 23 years old, but they're sealed. So are we going to the Sassy with the squirrel? Okay. Thanks, Henhouse. Yeah, I start 10 o'clock in the morning every Sunday on 10 o'clock Eastern time, and then at noon I do pre bids. In the fall and winter I'll have more shows, but that's pretty much all I've been doing lately during the summer. But you can bookmark my next week's show. I always have new stuff out. Um, but we're gonna raid this person who I can't pronounce. Um, yeah, whoever Lizzie just posted there, that's where we're gonna go. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna get this stuff packaged up and it'll go out in the mail tomorrow. Um, I appreciate all the bids and purchases. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Here we go.